Good morning, Tom and Alan here. Today we're going to share 3 ways for you to actually start generating real, quality leads for your business using LinkedIn, the Facebook for business people. If you're sick and tired of wasting your time with social media marketing and want actual things you can do right now, you're watching the right video. But before we begin this episode of Street Smart Entrepreneurs, for those we haven't met yet, let us tell you why we've earned the right to share this information with you.
Between Tom and I, we've been there, done that, and got the t-shirt. I don't think we're wearing it right now, but we have lots of them. Many times. We've started 47 businesses, some spectacular successes, some middle of the road, and some spectacular failures. I've been a high growth executive. What is a high growth executive? What does that mean?
Like 6'4", 6'5", I think.
Okay, cool. I need to be taller. For 2 Fortune 250 companies, Motorola and GE. Our last project involved building a franchise company from the ground up and taking it public on the Toronto Stock Exchange. Tom's working on his 3rd book based on that experience. What's the working title, Tom?
How I turned $21 million in a public company IPO into $10 million in debt in 6 easy months.
Wow, good job.
Yeah, it was quite a journey, and I can't wait to write the final chapter. In fact, in my experience directly helping hundreds of business owners and now coaching tens of thousands of them, we often learn more from our mistakes than our wins. You'd agree with that, I'm sure.
In our journey up and down the self-employed mountain, we've realized that we learned many hard lessons that today save us time and money, leverage time and money, and also ideas. And today we're excited to launch a new video series called Street Smart Entrepreneurs, where we're going to share our lessons learned with you. We promise that each idea will be street tested in the real world and allow you to get fast, dramatic results. And in return, we're just going to ask you for 2 things. Peace. First, that you share your comments below, good, bad, or ugly.
I don't think we want the ugly comments, though. You can skip the ugly part.
Okay, skip the ugly part. And second, that if you're inspired by one of our videos, you share it with other business people you know. Fair enough?
Okay, let's get started. In today's video, we're talking about actually using social media to make money. I know everyone says that's possible, but our experience is that for the most part, the only people making money in social media are the people selling programs on making money in social media. The reality is, most of us waste a ton of time in this area. It's kind of like butter on a popcorn. It sure tastes good, but we really know it isn't very good for us. It wasn't until much repeated failure to make social media marketing work that we stumbled on this secret. 3 secrets, actually. And they are so simple to real-world marketers, yet most online marketers either ignore them or don't even know about them. And that was the key. Oh, and by the way, the first time we tested this approach, we generated some 341 leads in just 21 days. And that's not the best part. The best part is we turned those 341 leads into some $600,000 in signed deals within 6 months. And it continues to rock today. And that's why we feel compelled to share this with you. And by the way, in the process on LinkedIn, I went from a few hundred connections to the top 1% system-wide, even getting a nice cyber thank you card from the guys at LinkedIn.
I remember that card.
Yeah, it was nice. Very nice of them. Even though it could have been a physical card, but that was okay. And you can do this as well. Oh, and by the way, before we forget, at the end of this video, we'll share a link so you can get the notes from today's video so you can review them on your own.
So we call this the lead generation trifecta. Try and say that fast 3 times.
Lead generation trifecta, lead generation trifecta, lead generation.
That's going to not only help you dominate your niche on LinkedIn, but you'll become the go-to guy or gal globally in the area that you specialize in. People will seek you out from all over the world because you're the industry leader. Picture this. Every day you'll be connecting, not with random strangers, but perfectly targeted prospects that are actively seeking you out. So how do you get yourself to stand out in a good way? 3 steps, actually.
Yeah. So the first step is to have a compelling message. You need to change your profile so it doesn't read like a resume, but rather it promises the person reading your profile a specific way that you'll make their lives better if they engage with you. This is so important. Your profile is not about you. Even if you're looking for a job or a position, it's not about you. It's about what you can do for the person reading your profile. Think of everyone's favorite radio station, WIIFM. What's that, Alan?
What's in it for me?
Absolutely.
The second step is select your ideal target audience. So with over 150 million people on LinkedIn, you do not want to be all things to all people. I know that sounds like an oxymoron, but it's absolutely true. You simply can't be, and you're just never going to get your message out. It's going to get lost. So you want to know exactly who your ideal target audience is. The more you can narrow this down, the better. So for example, we had a client in one of our high-end business golf seminars that was a professional magician. Well, he still is, I think.
That's right, Richard. Hey, Rich.
Yeah. We were joking about the ability to focus your target audience one day in our seminar with him, and I said, you might want to focus on, let's say, left-handed magicians. The room gave me a nice chuckle. And he said, guess what? There's actually a magazine for one-handed magic tricks with about 80,000 subscribers. So I guess the lesson is, if professional magicians can focus their ideal target audience, certainly we can do the same.
Yeah, absolutely. So to recap, step 1, we have a compelling message. Step 2, select your ideal target audience. Step 3, and the last part of what we now call that lead generation trifecta.
See, it's not easy, is it?
It's not, generation apparently is not easy. Forget trifecta. The step 3 now is to offer them something of value to engage with you. Some call this education-based marketing. Some call this give and you shall receive. We call it the giver's gain approach, popularized by Bob Burg in the book called The Go-Giver. You see, the days of ask and you shall receive are long gone. We all get these annoying LinkedIn requests every day. I'm great, please join my group, or I'm great, please give me a recommendation, even though we've never done business with them in any way. Are you kidding me? It's crazy. If you're sending messages like that, you might as well pour gasoline on your time and money and light a match. You're completely wasting your time. The only people that will respond to that are sheep. You want leaders, you want difference makers, you want key influencers. That's what will have a massive impact on your business. And those people want to see what you can do to help them first. So offer something free or near free that blows them away. Create a wow customer experience.
So wow, spell that backwards, Tom.
Wow. I guess upside down it's mom. So.
It's upside down, it's mom, yes. So that's the 3 parts of our lead generation trifecta. And as you apply this, you're going to get superb results. Now, if you're like me, you're probably saying, hey guys, hold your horses. Do we have horses? You covered a lot of ground quickly. How do I execute on this? Fair question. First, listen to this recording a few times. That's why Al Gore invented the internet.
Pause, rewind, play.
Second, if you want help doing this, hire a good social media expert who actually knows what they're doing. You now know how to screen them. They should be able to optimize your profile and get you hundreds of quality leads for a few $1,000s. And make sure they guarantee the results so that you know you're not getting ripped off.
Yeah, that last part's really important. Third, when we shared this simple approach, the 3-step approach with our clients and franchise owners, they got so excited they asked us a ton of questions. So we decided to record the entire process and answer all their questions. So we described this in detail with screenshots and action steps, and it took 46 minutes to get it all in. They loved it and were so appreciative of the clarity and speed of execution it allowed them to optimize their LinkedIn profile. We were so inspired by their results, in fact, that on one of our sites, we now sell this program for $397. But frankly, we've mainly used it to generate goodwill with others and have given away hundreds, probably thousands of copies as part of our strategy of adding value. We don't want to sell it to you for $397 because then we'd be in the business of selling social media marketing. And that's not our thing.
Not our thing.
But for the launch of Street Smart Entrepreneurs, this new video series, we've decided to virtually give it away.
So why not give you this detailed program for free? Well, because we want to make sure you apply it. That means a little bit of skin in the game. We're sick and tired of dealing with lame emails in LinkedIn from people that just don't get it. You probably are too. So if you want to start generating dozens and even hundreds of real leads, then buy it. So here's the deal. If you act right away, we're going to give you the How to Generate 341 Leads program in 21 days, not for $397, not even for $97, but for $27. Yeah, we're crazy. Crazy about helping people achieve their goals, and this program will help you conquer LinkedIn in a very powerful and effective way. Inside the program, you'll hear more about the literal transformation of our business and what learning these strategies has done for us. For example, in the last 12-month period, we generated over $1.4 million in booked revenue for our company, 97.2% from LinkedIn. We're going to reveal the secrets of how we did it. Things like setting up your profile the right way, how to reach out to people and what to say, how to select your audience, and how to offer them something of value.
Imagine the impact if you actually send out a message offering to help them or give them something no strings attached. We call that kind of approach a game changer. This program will literally turn your either non-existent or ho-hum LinkedIn profile into a lead generation machine. Combine that with the strategies we'll teach you, and you'll be creating more qualified leads, more revenue, more referrals, and something we call more life. 4 fingers bending. You'll finally have a salesperson working for you 24/7, and she never sleeps. That's what learning how to effectively use LinkedIn will do for you and your business.
How do we know she's a she?
We don't. We just admire she's.
Boats and
ships and mighty and majestic
beautiful.
and beautiful.
Okay,
We better move on. We're digging ourselves a hole here. So what's that worth to you? Even if you get 10% of the results we're talking about, certainly a lot more than $27.
So in this webinar, we're going to share with you how to build value by offering high-value products to your visitors. And since most people are too busy running their businesses, we've decided to give you 3 bonuses that you can give out right away to your visitors if you like. So do this instead of having to create them from scratch. At least you can use ours until you create your own to give away.
Yeah. Ultimately, you want to have your own, but you can use ours for now. These are extra bonuses you get for taking the time to go a little deeper with us. The first one is my latest book, Earn Twice as Much with Half the Stress. A $29 value where we sum up exactly how to do that, all the strategies for you to earn twice as much income with half the stress in your business. The second is a webinar called Smart People Learn from Their Mistakes, Geniuses Learn from Others, valued at $47, where we teach the power of collective brainstorming, or what we call masterminding. And the last gift is a webinar called How to Profit from Golf Tournaments, a $97 value. Whether you're a golfer or not, you can use this to generate a stream of high quality leads by getting involved in golf tournaments in a very creative sponsorship method. All 3 of these are our gift to you as a bonus for joining us.
So even though it's a superb deal at $27, some of you may still be thinking, but what if I don't like it? What if it doesn't work for me? Simple, we guarantee it. We promise that this is going to be the most focused information on generating real quality leads using social media in general and LinkedIn in particular we've ever seen. If you don't believe you'll totally be able to create a continual stream of quality prospects every day that you'll be connecting with, not random strangers, but perfectly targeted prospects that are actively seeking you out, then we'll happily refund your money and you can keep all the material, including all 3 bonuses, as our gift to you for wasting your time. It's simple. You'll love it beyond measure, or you keep everything for free. Obviously, it's physically impossible to lose with this offer. This is real stuff used by us in the real world. As we mentioned earlier, it's not our business to sell social media marketing. This is simply the result of finally cracking the code, making it work over and over, and wanting to share it with you.
Join us now by clicking on the button below, and let's start taking your business to new levels. Oh, and we still have one more thing for you if that weren't enough. For the first 100 people that join us, we're going to offer a very special extra bonus. Send us your profile once you've implemented the ideas we share with you, and we'll personally review it to maximize the impact you'll have. All we ask is that you give us a few days so we can take a good look at it. If you were to hire us for a 15-minute review of that, you'd pay at least 10 times more than we're asking for the entire program. But you see, we really want you to get these results. And that's why we're offering this extra special bonus.
No one's going to do this for you. It has to be you that makes the smart decision to act now. Think about it. You're about to spend less on changing your entire ability to generate quality leads than you spend changing the oil in your car. What are you waiting for? Just click on the button below and let's start making things happen for you and your business today.
Thanks for joining us for the first episode of Street Smart Entrepreneurs. Each issue will share street smart strategies that can save you time and money and leverage time, money, and ideas.
Thanks.